Hello everybody! Welcome to today's Rocket League game. That's right, we are bringing you an exciting game of Rocket League. It is currently the playoffs, actually. We have a decent amount of teams that have gone into the playoffs. Today you will be watching Rocket League, as again you can see. Going to be an exciting match here. Our Rocket League team. This is our B team specifically. Let me look at the... Yeah, Thomas College Red, our Rocket League B team, is going up against St. Vincent Gold right now. That is the team that they are going to be playing against here in this playoff game. Rocket League is not the only team that is going to have playoff matches, as our Overwatch team as well, our Overwatch A team, which would be Overwatch Thomas College Black, I believe, is #1 in our division. That's right. Thomas College would have gone undefeated if it weren't for that unfortunate C9 at the end of last week's game. But that is fine, as they still make playoffs as #1 in the seed. Just waiting for everyone to join, and it looks like we have just about everyone here as the game's about to start. Gonna be Thomas. Backing up, we do see Clunkmaster going in for a touch. Doesn't really find anyone. Is now going around. We do see RL get a touch onto the ball. Thomas playing a little bit of defense here as they're trying to get it on their side. Clunkmaster does hit it towards their goal with a nice shot. No one from the side of I just forgot their team. St. Vincent was there to touch, to defend, and so Thomas just immediately gets a goal. So now we're going on to the second round. Mars able to get the touch immediately, get it on to Vincent's side, but Swift is able to knock it back onto Thomas's side here, try to keep it on their side as Thomas is already up 30 seconds into the game. It's pretty easy. It could be pretty easy to get goals in this one. Pretty quick, fast-paced games. It's up in the air. Swift is looking for the stop. He does manage to stop it and keep it on Thomas's side. Clunkmaster was going for an assist. Mars going for the defense, able to get the defense on. Gets it back into midfield, but Swift with a nice read, able to get in there. But Clunkmaster immediately going back on their side, and with no one left on the goal, Quebby with a nice follow-up off of that is going to be able to get it in. As we see here, Clunkmaster able to go around, block RL, who had stopped it, but because of that, we're able to see them get another goal and move it into the game. Go for the touch. RL's able to snipe it away. It's up in the air. Swift is able to knock it back down, but Clunkmaster is there waiting for it to get off the ground. He goes for a shot on goal, and immediately another shot on goal. Clunkmaster and Quebby just showing off their prowess in this game today with a nice hit right there. St. Vincent's just not able to really do much here. A minute into the match and it's 3-0. Quebby getting a nice touch onto the ball off a rip. We see it's on their side right now in the corner. It's up in the air. Billy Goat able to get it. RL able to knock it off the corner so that way Mars isn't able to get it. But Thomas is there with a good setup. Clunkmaster is going to be able to dribble the ball. It's up in the air now. Quebby going for the follow-up, not able to get there. Mars is able to hit it back up in the air. It's at the goal. They're looking for another goal. They're looking to make it 4-0, but they're not able to get it. So it's just going to be stuck in this corner. It's going towards the midfield. Oh, and Mars is there for the follow-up. TCL Swift was trying to get there to save. You can watch as he just runs by the ball, but it's just, the read is just off. He's not able to get it as Mars will knock it into the goal, bringing this game 4-0. Only a minute and a half in. Off of the touch. Mars is able to get it to stop Billy or Torque, whoever it was, from getting it. As the ball is down on the ground, we see Mars going up and around. It was in the air, but he's not able to find anything off of it. Quebby's up in the air. It's on Thomas's side right now. They're going to have to play a little defense. As St. Vincent's trying to make something work. It's up in the air. It's in the middle of the field. Big Billy able to get a demo onto Clunk. But it's fine. It's still up in the air. Mars is able to keep it up in the air. Quebby, they're trying to follow up. Will miss. Clunkmaster off of the spun is going to just barely deny the shot on goal that Big Billy had there. It's in Thomas's corner. They're 4-0, so they don't have a whole lot to worry about, but why give the enemy any space? Why give them any pressure? It's in the middle of the field. Queby's going to hit it to the corner. There's 2 on the side of Vincent playing defense right now. All 3 are on that side. Clunkmaster going for a nice shot from the corner is able to not get it. It's up in the air, though. He's going to bounce it off the backboard. Swift is able to hit it, knock it off just a little bit. Big Billy's able to roll it onto their side, but it's Clunkmaster there in the midfield who's able to keep it on that. A nice shot onto goal is going to be denied by Clunkmaster as it's in the middle of the field. Mars is going to hit it back towards the center, but it's too predictable. But it gets missed. Big Billy, though, is able to follow up and able to save it. But Mars and Swift with a double demo on each other, trading. It's going to be a 2-for-2 real quickly, but it's on Vincent's side. So that means Thomas is not able to keep up the pressure as Vincent will have that third man. It's up in the air. It's up at the corner. Clunkmaster unable to hit it. Queby is able to stop, keep it in that corner, keep it on that side, but Vincent are trying to get it off of their side. They're trying to get it onto Thomas's, but Clunkmaster and Queby, the absolute assault duo, are able to keep it on their side. Mars playing a little defense, looking for the nice shot, and as it gets closer and closer to the goal, Clunkmaster will just ease it on in there. Off the corner here, you see Queby's point of view. He blocks the defenders, and with a nice backflip, Clunkmaster's able to just barely tap it into the goal. 5-2-0. 1:45 left on the clock. Is Vincent going to be able to do anything? We do not know. We just have to wait and see. As it's immediately back on St. Vincent's side here. Mars on the aggressive angle here. Queby's going to bounce it off the back wall there. Trying to get a setup, but it's not going to be enough. There's going to be a shot on goal from Clunkmaster, but Billy Goat's able to stop it. Mars able to get it as they were trying to get on their side, but Torque is there, but it's not going to be enough. Mars is reading them. They're reading Vincent's every move. Thomas has so much pressure in this game right now. 5-0, a minute left. But with a shot on the goal, Swift will bring it to 5-1. Very close stuff here. But Thomas is just looking absolutely dominant. Off a touch here. Gonna have to wonder who's gonna touch first. Mars is going for it. Mars will get that secondary touch. But it's going to be the more dominant touch is going to throw it onto St. Vincent's side. 1 minute remaining. Queby went to go for the demo there, but wasn't able to find it. He finds one on Torque anyway. It's on Thomas's side. There's going to be a nice shot opportunity there, but Mars is able to read. He's able to go up in the air and stop it. That's no Clunkmaster. Going around, looking for a shot. It's above the goal, but it's way too high for anyone to do anything. It's going to be a nice shot towards the midfield, but Mars is able to play defense there. Clunkmaster going for a secondary shot, the follow-up. Mars, he's going. It's a shot on goal. Billy Goat's able to stop it, though. Clunkmaster's going to keep it on that side. 30 seconds remaining. Thomas just have to play keep away. They have to just keep it on their side, keep the pressure up, so that way St. Vincent can't do anything here. Torque's going for it. Mars is able to get it off the corner back into the mid. It was going to be a shot on goal, but Swift is able to deny it. It's up in the air. Clunkmaster has it up in the air. He's going for the touch. He's going for it. It's so close, but Swift is able to stop it. 10 seconds left on the clock. Thomas just has to keep it away from them. But if you're St. Vincent, you need to do as much as you can right now to try to even the score out as much as possible. But unfortunately, I don't think they'll be able to, as it's in the air right now. Clunkmaster hits it back up in the air yet again. Torque's able to hit it down. Queby hits it back up in the air, though. They need to hit it towards the ground. They need to try to hit it towards the ground, and that's exactly what Mars will do. As Thomas will take this first round 5-1. Absolutely crazy stuff from the side of Thomas College here. As you can see, Clunk and Queby with 2 goals each, and Mars with 1 on his own. Thomas just having so much pressure, especially in that first minute, making 2 goals almost back to back. And we have no time. We're getting into the second one. Going for first touch. Swift and Mars able to meet, bring it down towards that left side of the field. Torque has it up in the air. It's going around here, but Queby's able to there. It's really close to the goal, but Mars is playing defense, able to stop it. Thomas doesn't have that pressure yet, but they're looking for it, and it looks like they will get it. Mars gets the boost, but Swift is in the air. They're able to keep it on Thomas's side here, not able to let Thomas get the pressure that they want. Queby, though, waiting for the setup, but it's Big Billy who will keep it in that corner. Torque's going to hit it back towards the center, towards Billy Goat. Billy Goat's going to keep it on their side. Thomas is having a hard time getting it on to Vincent's side. But that's fine. You're looking good if you're Thomas. Big Billy's going to hit it towards, but Quebby with the read. He's waiting for it. He's playing that defense. Torque is going to go for the bounce off the wall there. Quebby's looking for his moment. He sees it. He's going to hit that ball. No one was there to follow up. He's going to get it. It's going to just bounce up in the air, though. Is anyone there to follow up? No one's there to follow up. It's just going to be an absolute mess in the middle there. But Clunkmaster's going to have it up in the air. He's looking for a nice shot, but it will be Swift who comes in and stops him. Quebby's going to come in from behind. He's got to hit it off the wall. Big Billy's able to just, with the momentum, knock it back onto Thomas's side, but Mars, who's playing defense this whole time, absolutely amazing defense, is going to be able to knock it back. Clunkmaster going to get it back on their side, on Vincent's side. But the defense here looking a lot better from the side of St. Vincent. Not letting Thomas have these free moments, these free shots. Mars is going to get back on their side. Torque, he messed it up a little bit. It's in the middle of the field. It was a perfect opportunity for someone to follow up, but it's not going to be enough. Big Billy trying to get it onto their side, but Clunkmaster, who's on the defense right now, is going to just go for the air shot. He's going to bring it back towards the center of the field. He's going to dribble. Doesn't have enough boost to keep it going, though. Mars is going to bounce it off of Torque and off the corner. Going to set it up for Quebby to get a nice shot on goal. It's so close, but the angle was just off. And now they're going to have to try to set it up again. It's back in the air. It's back on Thomas's side. They need to try to reset. They need to try to look for something. 3 minutes on the clock. 0-0. It's anyone's game right now. Off the back of the wall, Mars trying to do what he can. It's up in the air. Could be a good shot there, but Clunkmaster able to read it. Able to get up in the air and stop it from happening. It's pretty close here. It's going back and forth on both sides. Shots on the goal has happened on both sides. It's up in the air. Mars went for a shot on goal, but it's not going to be enough as Big Billy's able to stop it. But Clunkmaster's going to get in the air before anyone else and knock it back down. But no one's there to follow up, and Torque's just going to dribble. But Quebby, who's on the defense, is able to stop it. Mars with the follow-up after Quebby got knocked away. Couldn't get it forward just enough. And Mars with the demo on the Swift. That's going to give him a couple of seconds to set up and look for something. He's just going to dribble it. But the dribble was a bad call as Clunkmaster just set up Torque with the shot. Hits it right in front of him and it's off the corner. And Torque brings the game 0-1 in favor of St. Vincent. Quebby gets first hit. He's back on Thomas's side, but not for long. It's going around the corner, just going round and round and round. It's back towards the center of the field. Clunkmaster's there to stop it from going any farther, keep it on St. Vincent's side, but they're going to have to give it up. They don't have the setup that they need to do anything here, as it's going to bounce back onto Thomas's side. It's going to stay in the corner, but Clunkmaster's able to read it. Oh, if someone from St. Vincent was there to set it up with just a little more power, that would have been one. Could have been 2 goals, depending on how it goes. 2 different opportunities for St. Vincent to look for something, but no one was there to follow up. Clunkmaster was reading. He didn't want to go quick. Mars sees it up in the air. He's able to control the car. It goes over Clunkmaster, trying to look for a backflip to get the momentum going, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to just flip-flop sides yet again. 0-1. Thomas has to look for something here. They have to try to bring this score at least to an even game, as they all try to look for a save, but they all whiff on the side of St. Vincent. Thomas trying to get 2 shots on goal, and it's going to be Mars who comes in from the center field and will push the ball into the goal. I mean, just look at this. It bounces once, it bounces twice, and after all of those failed saves from before, no one from St. Vincent is in a position to save it this time. Whew. Need some water. That would have been a good setup from Mars, but it's going to be Swift who's able to stop it. It's up in the air. Swift able to read it yet again. Reading Clunkmaster like an open book right now. It's going to stay on Vincent's side here. There's only a minute remaining. 1-1. Sudden death. Whoever gets this next point is going to have such an advantage going on for the rest of whatever time is left in the game. Torque's able to stop Clunkmaster, able to knock the ball back onto Thomas's side, prevent them from doing anything here. As now there was a nice shot on goal from Torque there, but Quebby was able to play the defense really well, able to stop them from doing anything. There was a nice setup from Billy to Swift, but it's not going to be enough as he's going to mess up the angle. It's going to be Quebby who plays the defense, knock it back towards their side. They collide a little bit, ball to ball, car to car, and it's just going to bounce in the middle there. It's in the middle of the field, 30 seconds left, 1-1 still, no one's been able to do anything. It's just been going back and forth. It's going to be Quebby who sets it back up towards the middle of the field. It's going to be trying to be a shot, but Mars is going to get the demo instead. And now they're looking for it. They have the setup. Torque's there, though. He's going to hit it back. Then someone needs to do something. As in 3 seconds, it's going to go to sudden death. This is the moment. Clunkmaster's going for it. It's a shot on goal. It hit the ground before it hit the goal, and now we're going into sudden death. Next goal will take this round. It's stuck in the middle. Both collide at the same time. No one's able to do anything. Clunkmaster's in the air. He's trying to stop it. It was looking good, but Torque is going to be in the air. He's going to look for it, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be another mess in the corner. Thomas has some amazing setup. The demo from Billy onto Quebby, though, is going to put Thomas at disadvantage for a few seconds. There was a nice shot on goal, but Clunkmaster's able to read it and to save it. Mars is back up. It's on Thomas's side. It's just the long game. Who can get it? It's off the back wall. It's up in the air. It's up for anyone. Billy's going to hit it off the backboard, off the top of the roof. It's going to bounce off the ground. Quebby's going to keep it on their side, though. He's going to keep it on Vincent's side as it's going towards the goal. No one from Thomas is able to follow up, though, as it goes from the back. Mars, reading this play, is going to be able to get it up in the air. He's going for the air. He's going for the setup. He's going to bounce it towards that right corner, but it's not going to be enough. No one from Thomas is able to get there to follow up. A minute into overtime, and it's just back and forth. So much intense gameplay going on right now. Mars on the defense right now, going for the air. Torque's going to try to match, but he predicts it, knocks it back down for Quebby to go in to try to get a setup for somebody. Somebody has to follow up. Torque's going to hit it towards the center of the field. Mars will get the demo on Torque as he lands, getting this ball towards the center. It's anyone's setup. Mars and Swift are able to knock it back towards Vincent's corner, but that's not what you want. Another demo onto Billy is going to open up the goal for Clunkmaster to get in there in a minute and a half into overtime. Thomas will bring this game to 2-1, bringing the overall series 2-0. And now we have one more game left until it is all over. Thomas on match point. These games go quick, ladies and gentlemen. You have to pay attention or you'll miss the gameplay, as Quebby is going to get the first touch. Swift is going to go. It's going to bounce off of Thomas's side there. Clunkmaster's there. He's looking for it. He's trying to get the setup onto Vincent's side. They have it on Vincent's side. Mars is going for the bounce off the backboard. No one's there to follow up, though. It's going to bounce back towards Thomas's side now. I lied. It's going to their side, and Quebby's looking for the setup. Tried to juke them out, but it wasn't enough. He wasn't able to find anything. This is back towards center field. Clunkmaster with a nice setup onto the shot. It's not going to find its mark, though. Thomas has the pressure right now. They're playing incredibly aggressive. Another shot on goal, but it's going to bounce off the backboard yet again. Quebby has these angles, has these shots, but no one's able to follow up. Mars reading that nice shot from Torque is going to be able to bounce it back towards the center of the field. Clunkmaster going to hit it up in the air. Swift is going to be able to bounce it back towards that left corner, but Thomas is there ready to follow up. As now Clunkmaster is going into the air to get a setup, but Swift will beat him to it. Mars, though, on the defense is going to hit back towards the center field. Quebby and Clunk have a chance to do something here, but Big Billy's going to be there to catch it. The demo onto each other, though, is going to get the ball into free play. Someone's going to be able to do something about it. It's up in the center. Mars has a perfect chance to go for a shot. This is exactly what he's doing, but Swift will be up there to deny it. Clunkmaster going for the outplay, but they're going to be able to outplay his outplay. But as for revenge, he's going to Clunk. He's gonna Clunk Big Billy. Swift with a shot on goal is going to be fouled by Mars. As now it's back on Vincent's side. It's up in the air. 3.5 minutes. Absolutely intense here. It's going back and forth. It's going. They're racing for it. It's on the goal, but they're able to get it away. Even though Swift's going to demo Quebby. Quebby will give his life to save that. Quebby's back up. It's up in the air. Thomas is able to do something. They're able to go. Maybe do something. Who knows? Billy Goat able to keep it on Thomas's side. Mars is going to be able to play the defense, though. Swift is going for the bounce-off shot, but it's not going to be enough as Clunkmaster going to be able to follow up. Torque's going to get it in the air. But Quebby, reading the air shot, is going to shoot it directly towards their goal. It was close, but Billy was there to save it. It's going to stay in their corner. Swift is going to make sure it goes back to Thomas's side, but it's not going to be enough. Mars is going to be there. Going to be able to do something about it. Clunk, off the rebound, off the roof. It's not going to be enough, though. Quebby's able to stay for defense. Thomas having absolutely amazing coordination on this defense. Someone's always there to save it. Someone's always there to stop St. Vincent from getting a single goal. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Torque hits it off the corner. Mars is up in the air. He's looking for it. It bounces off the ground. Quebby up in the air. Stops his momentum, but Billy's going to be able to get it back. Clunk with a nice backup defense. Waits for everyone to go by him as he hits it up into the air. It's the setup. It's the setup for somebody. The demo from Clunk is going to open it up for Mars, but it's not going to be enough as there wasn't anyone to hit it farther into the goal. The momentum wasn't enough. Torque's going to be able to stop it. Now there's going to be a 3v3 yet again. Everyone's back up and alive. Clunkmaster up in the air. Quebby is going forward. He's bouncing it off the corner. Swift's trying to be there to stop him, but it just barely bounces over him, so he has to come back around and hit it off the back corner. Clunk's there, ready for the setup. Swift able to deny it, though. It's going to go back to the middle of the field. Quebby on this defense, ready. He's going up for the air shot, but Torque will beat him to it. It's off the corner. Mars able to read it off the corner, able to get it up in the air. It's in a dangerous position for Thomas. Billy does miss it, though, as Clunk's now able to hit it off the side there. Going to keep it on their side. There's absolutely no momentum for Billy Goat here, as it's on St. Vincent's side. A minute and a half left on the clock, and it's just been a back and forth. No one's been able to get it in the goal. There's been so many shots on the goal, though. It's a setup. It's a setup for a shot for Thomas. Swift is going to miss it, though, as Clunkmaster goes for a nice setup. Nice dribble. Torque, though, coming in from right field. It's going to be able to stop them, though, and get a nice shot onto the goal as Swift knocks it towards the goal. And with a minute and 14 seconds left, Swift will knock it into the goal with a nice assist from Torque. So we can see here, Torque hits it towards the center, and Swift is able there to hit it even farther in, as Thomas doesn't have that speed, does not have that boost to get it in. Minute 14 seconds left on the clock, and Thomas has to make something happen now as they're down 1 point. They need 2 to just bring it to a victory. Bounce it off the backboard, and immediately, 7 seconds. 7 seconds, and Mars, with a nice setup from Quebby, is going to be able to hit that into the goal and even out the playing field immediately. Absolutely amazing coordination there. Their defense, their offense, it's all coordinated so amazingly well. As now we go for the first touch, and Mars is able to keep it on their side, but Torque with a nice second touch is going to get demoed by Quebby. 1 minute remaining. He jukes out Big Billy. He's going to dribble it off. It was going to be a nice shot, and it is a shot, but it's such a mess in the goal right now that no one's able to get that secondary touch into the goal as it gets knocked away just a little bit, but it's still on their side. He's just playing it nice and slow. He's not going for anything fancy. And because of that, Clunkmaster is able to style on St. Vincent and is able to get it in there. I mean, just look at this. Quebby hits it. He hits it up off the, not even off the backboard, but Clunk is able to get that final touch. 2-1, 36 seconds left. St. Vincent has to do something here, or it is game over and they are out of playoffs, and Thomas is going to move on. And Mars is saying, we're not going to let you have any moment to breathe, as he demos Billy Goat. He demos Billy Goat again, not letting him play the game, as Swift is trying to keep it on their side, but Thomas is just going to be constantly up a man at this point. Mars is going to keep it on their side. 19 seconds left. St. Vincent, you have to do something, otherwise your season's over. 10 seconds. It's up in the air. Quebby's going for it. It's up in the air. It's towards their goal. It's up in the air yet again. Clunkmaster trying to do something. Billy's going to try to get it. Their desperation is written on their face. As there's a shot on goal, it won't matter. As Thomas takes the series 3-0. Absolutely insane from both teams there. As that's it for this first round of playoffs from Rocket League. Like I said, y'all, you will miss it if you aren't paying attention. That was actually insane how quick they were going. But that is fine, as Thomas has beaten St. Vincent 3-0 in the first round of playoffs. We will keep you updated on when the next playoff match for Rocket League is, as they will be moving on to the next bracket. Do tune in, I believe on Friday will be Overwatch A. Thomas Black will have their first round of playoff games as well. I'm not sure against what team yet, But do look forward to that, as that should be some intense gameplay. Our Overwatch team, again, would have gone undefeated if it weren't for their unfortunate defeat in a very close, very, very close match last week. 2-3 versus Alvernia. Into pretty much overtime. CSGO will also be in playoffs. We'll have to keep you posted on that. But if you want to stay posted on all of that, do follow us on Thomas College Esports on Twitch. Just click that follow button right below, and you will never miss a notification for when we go live. And for daily postings, please go on to Thomas Esports on Instagram and Thomas Esports on X, or Twitter, whichever you prefer to call it these days. Follow us on there for just some nice little goofy postings, clips of the day, stuff like that. But thank you all for tuning into this game of Rocket League for the first round of playoffs, and we, excuse me, will see you